Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Microbiology Easy Notes. If you like this channel, please like, subscribe, comment and share. Today's topic, how gut microbiota influence anxiety symptoms. Gut microbiota are the trillions of tiny organisms living in our digestive system play a key role in connecting our gut and brain. This two-way communication system helps us to send information back and forth between our gut and brain. When this communication is off balance or the number of microbes changes, condition is called dysbiosis. Reasons that can cause dysbiosis include not eating well, not getting enough sleep, taking antibiotics, drinking too much alcohol, not moving around enough, and being exposed to harmful substances. Dysbiosis can lead to inflammation and mental health issues like depression and anxiety. Person may feel fatigue and low energy, hopelessness, loss of interest, change in appetite, sleep problems, panic attacks, restlessness, excessive worry, and persistent sadness. Our gut microbiota helps keep this communication system in check through four main pathways. The first is neural pathway, second is hormonal or endocrine pathway, third is immunological pathway, and fourth is metabolic pathway. Let's discuss every pathway one by one. The first is neural pathway. The vagus nerve, which is the longest nerve in our head, connects our gut directly to the brainstem. When we stimulate the vagus nerve, it can help calm our minds, lower our heart rate, make us digest better, reduce stress, improve our mood, and decrease inflammation. Our gut microbiota also sends signals to the brain's emotional centers, which can affect how we feel. So, if our gut microbiota is disbalanced, it can disrupt the signals that lead to depression or anxiety. Second pathway is hormonal or endocrine pathway. Gut microbes create various chemicals that affect our brain. For example, GABA, which is a gamma aminobutyric acid made by lactobacillus and bifidobacterium in our gut, is linked to anxiety and depression. Second is serotonin. 90% of serotonin is produced in our gut. It is important for mood, sleep, and anxiety. Our gut microbes have a big impact on how much serotonin we produce. Third is dopamine and norepinephrine, which are also made by different microbes, and these hormones affect our mood and how we handle stress. Fourth is the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, which is also known as HPA axis, is our body's main stress response system. When it gets too active, it is often a sign of anxiety. A hyperactive HPA axis can raise cortisol levels in our bodies, but a healthy and varied gut microbiome can help keep this HPA axis in check when we are stressed. So, any change in healthy gut microbiota cause changes in the hormone levels, lead to depression and anxiety. Next is immunological pathway. Gut microbiota also influences the production of cytokines. Cytokines are the signaling molecules produced by immune cells such as macrophages and T cells. One of their job is to help control inflammation. If the gut microbiome is out of balance, it can lead to leaky gut, where the intestinal lining gets damaged and more open, letting inflammatory cytokines slip into the bloodstream and cause inflammation. This inflammation can turn on the brain's stress response system, which is connected to anxiety. Metabolic pathway. Good microbes break down the fibers in our food into short-chain fatty acids like butyrate, propionate, and acetate. What do SCFAs do? They make the blood-brain barrier stronger and protect the brain from inflammatory substances. They help reduce neuroinflammation. Short-chain fatty acids also encourage neuroplasticity, which is the brain's amazing ability to change and recognize itself throughout life in response to learning, experiences, or injuries. SCFAs also help in regulating brain development, keep the neuronal network healthy, and repair injuries. Low level of short-chain fatty acids are linked to increased anxiety-like behavior. Indoles are also metabolites which are made by gut bacteria, act like a brake on brain neurons, stopping them from getting too excited and triggering fear responses. How to fix gut health? Consume probiotics, consume prebiotics, follow dietary restrictions, and if the condition is worse, go for fecal microbiota transplant. Probiotics are foods like yogurt, kimchi, aged cheese, bitter chocolate, kefir, sour cream, miso soup, pickles, probiotic milk, and kefir, etc., that contain healthy, specific, and different kinds of live bacteria that help to increase the good gut microflora. Prebiotics. Gut microbes also need food to thrive. Foods high in fiber gives our bacteria the nutrition they need and help them grow. Things like unripe bananas, asparagus, garlic, oats, nuts, legumes, onion, artichokes, and leeks all are fantastic prebiotic foods packed with complex carbohydrates and prebiotic fibers. Dietary restrictions can really influence our gut microbiota. Eating lots of fiber, fruits, and vegetables can encourage the growth of good bacteria, while highly processed foods, sugar, and saturated fat can encourage the growth of not so good bacteria. Changing our diet to improve our gut microbiota composition might even help to ease anxiety symptoms. Besides that, gut microbiota love movements, so include some kind of exercise in your routine, whether it is running, sweating out in gym, yoga, or skipping, anything you like, but move your body. Fecal microbiota transplantation. FMT is like giving a healthy gut a little boost by transferring fecal matter from someone who has a healthy gut to someone who does not. It's been showing some promise in treating different digestive issues and is being looked into as a possible treatment for anxiety and other mental health problems. Extra things you can do for a good gut health: prioritize your sleep and stay hydrated. Have you guys ever noticed anxiety worsening with gut problem? Or does anyone here feel calmer after improving their diet? Let me know in the comment section. That's all for now. Thank you for watching.